Hey, what's up, everybody? So, what is Jurassic Park the game? What is the deal with this game? Why is it so difficult to play? If you've ever tried to find this and play it, it's not super simple. And let's get into all of that and what the game is like and just everything I can think of that comes to my mind. So, basically, this game was created as a kind of side canon storyline that's going on around the time, well, while the original movie is happening, and also just a little bit afterwards. We're following the characters of Jerry Harding and his daughter Jess Harding. He is the park veterinarian that we see in that original movie. He's attending the sick Triceratops, and he does not look like how he did in that movie in this game at all. He looks much, much different, but I don't think that matters too much here. All that matters is that it is that same person. And we are kind of slowly, subtly shown that this is happening while Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler and Ian Malcolm are all at the park. We get direct references to Dennis Nedry and his Jeep and the Barbasol can, and all of this is being set up to us in the original, in that first chapter. And that is the main sort of storyline that's going on here. We just have Jerry and the park, these people that get intertwined. The park is going crazy. All the dinosaurs are on the loose. We've seen this story before. We know what's going on, and we know it's going to lead to chaos and all kinds of shenanigans and dangerous situations. And that's everything that you get here. I mean, there's dinosaurs, there's some action, chase sequences, and all of that is fun. And that kind of leads me to just sort of where this kind of falls flat. I was just trying to enjoy it for what it was, and I did not like these characters enough. They were not charismatic. They were not, they had no, they were all very one note to me. Jerry is a very, strict and kind of, rules are rules kind of dad. He has that kind of energy. It's like he wants his kids to always get straight A's and go to sleep on time and don't go out too late. It's just, he has that kind of energy the entire time. His daughter is obviously not a fan of some of that stuff, some of that side of him, so they get kind of into this frustrating, kind of annoying mood with each other, and they're just in that kind of mood for the whole time, the whole game. So I didn't love them as main characters. The side characters are not much better at all. They're all just very I'm here to do this and that's all I'm gonna do. So that didn't make the dialogue sequences, all the texting or not the text options that you get here, like you get in any Telltale game. That's kind of what drives this experience. And if you're not enjoying that, then you're not going to really enjoy everything else going on, because you're just having to go through all of these text sequences and dialogue sequences that you're not into, and you're bored, and so that by the time the next action sequence comes around or the puzzle gets around, you're just kind of frustrated. And I felt that a lot with this game. I didn't hate this game, but I did not love playing it. And as for the whole being delisted off the marketplace, it's a pretty simple explanation. It's just because of Telltale. They had that whole controversies and the bankruptcy. They came back, but their old games didn't really resurface on the marketplace, so they're all just kind of left in limbo. That's where this game kind of was left to die. It's still, you can play it. I got the used copy online, and it worked with my Xbox Series X, and so it's not impossible to play this. I'm sure there's some emulators as well, or some other ways to find out a way to play it. But yeah, it just feels like a lot of hoops to jump through for a game that's just kind of underwhelming and does not live up to that title, Jurassic Park, the game. You would hope it has, even if it's not telling that same story with the same characters, that's fine. I didn't need that. But I was hoping that we would have something that felt a little bit similar, with some characters you could get behind, some characters you really enjoyed, wanted to spend time with. That's what was really a shame with this, because I didn't like them all that much. You have 4 different chapters here. They're all about an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So this game is, somewhere around the 6 to 8 hour mark. And it feels much longer than that. I feel like it went on for 12 hours. All of it just felt like it was dragging on. And yeah, it was always cool to see the dinosaurs in action, but by the end of the game, I was just kind of glad it was over. I feel bad for saying that, because again, it's not the worst game I've played by any stretch of the imagination. So that's really just why This felt a little underwhelming to me, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have all that much more to say about it. I did want to compare this with a few of the other Jurassic Park games, specifically like the Classics collection that just came out. I think it was probably some point, was it early this year or last year? I can't remember. And those games are honestly really fun. It's very arcadey and very obviously nostalgic if you've played any like NES or anything from that era. I'm not an expert in all that, so I don't know exactly what systems these were for. I think some were like from the Atari. Those are really, really fun to play. And then there's the Jurassic World Evolution games, which I am a big fan of. I think those are my favorite Jurassic games that have ever come out. I didn't play the second one as much as the first one, but they're both amazing. If you like management sims type business, sim type games like that, it is super, super fun. You can name the dinosaurs, you can zoom in and see what they're doing. It all feels very authentic. It feels like they put a lot of love and care into it, and I love that. And I think they're making a new one pretty soon, so I'm interested about that one too. And yeah, so with all these games, I think Jurassic Park, the game here, like the Telltale one, kind of just falls in the middle for me. That was fine. Kind of, that's what I always had, and that was like the vibe I always got from it. It's just, this is fine. It's whatever. It's okay. Like all the kind of disappointing adjectives. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this. It really does mean a lot to me. And until the next one, everybody, take care.
We're being a little cagey with the details because characters in the game spend some time putting together those details as well. So you'll have to take a look at the game to see how it all pans out.
We have this island full of extremely energetic beasts who are now freed from their cages. I don't know if it's a wonderful place to be, but it's a wonderful place to imagine and a thrilling place for us to put players. So if you want to go back to Island Nublar, this is your opportunity.